that happen. And a lot of you are like, seriously, wondering why we're talking about this, but are you shocked to see a movie reference on a Sunday morning? I mean, yeah. So now here's another thing. One other thing that is probably weighing on a lot of hearts, and that is the racial divide in our nation. There are a whole lot of people. It doesn't matter if you're black. It doesn't matter if you're white. It doesn't matter if you're Asian, Puerto Rican. It doesn't matter. If you're in the United States, then you should be concerned about this. Because even though you may think this doesn't impact me, it impacts people around you, and so it impacts you. And I posted a picture from a lady who, she's white, but she posted pictures of her African-American nephews, and she said she's worried about them. She's fearful for them. And even though she's like, she can go wherever she wants, and she's not going to be impacted the same way they are, she's going to be impacted if something happens to her family. Now, let me say this, and obviously we're not going to spend all morning on this, but this is, I feel compelled to say it because I have friends who are police officers, and I am concerned for their safety. And one of them, this is a friend of mine, I went back to D.C. a few years ago to do his wedding, and he is a cop not in, the nice, ritzy part of Washington where all the politicians are. He's in the poorest, most broken neighborhoods, and I'm concerned for his safety, and he's white, but I'm concerned for his safety. And I don't know what your perspective is, but just as an American citizen and as a human being, I support and I am concerned for the safety of our police officers out there. Because even if they're walking up to someone to say, "How are you doing?" every single interaction they have is potentially life-threatening and dangerous just because they're a cop. So be in prayer for them and whatever we can do to support them. Now, at the same time, it doesn't matter if you're a policeman, a politician, a political candidate, the Pope, or a preacher. If you violate the authority and the trust that people have given you and put in you, then you need to be investigated and held accountable. Period. Doesn't matter who you are. If you're a CEO, if you're a cashier at Walmart, if you're a policeman, if you're a president, if you're a preacher, once you step across that line, then you need to be held accountable. People keep asking me, what side are you for? I'm not on any side. I don't want to go out and get shot because I'm black. But believe you me, when I call 911, I want the police to show up. I don't care if they're white, black, female, Latino, it doesn't matter. I want them to show up. So I'm not on any side. I support the police. But if they step across the line, they need to be held accountable.